Right, hello. I think this is going to be where I'm going to start. Let's leave this running while I launch the game. Okay, that's the game loaded, but it's not loaded on... There we go, it's loaded on the OBS. Now, let's see how we had last time. We had this team. We couldn't get level past 24 before Surge. Yeah, okay, I think I'm going to continue hitting people a little bit. I will go heal up first because it looks like Bug Boy has taken a bit of damage. Now, I think I remember last time I looked into the experience share. You need to have caught, I think it was 50 Pokemon to get that. I don't think we're physically capable of getting 50 Pokemon in this Nuzlocke run. So I don't think we're going to get the experience share, which is a bit of a shame. Actually, do we do the SSN first? And have a quick look at the Rivals SSNs to put that on while I'm looking at the Rivals SSN team. Pokemon Blue, FireRed. Okay, so sorry there. SSN. Okay, this is the SSN one. So his level is going to be his level 20 Nidorina / Nidoqueen. I can't remember if he... Oh, there's supposed to see more change because... Okay. I think we'll finally go on the SSN then. Do a little bit of leveling there with Bug Boy, Lips, Dot and Miss Piggy. Vegeta needs it a little bit, but not as much, I don't think. Just try to sound I'm in, I can turn off this again. There we go. I'll use that whenever I alt tab, so that's not just me rambling to myself. Okay. Let's see what this dude has. Gentle Dance has a Growlithe. I think one might be fine to stay in this one. I didn't do that much. That's what I'm going to do more. Then again, Bubble is a rubbish move. There we go. I'm going to stay in a bit longer. Oh, no, that was a bad move. That was a critical ember. There goes Bug Boy. And we're off to a bad start. That was Bug Boy at level 17. Just going to make note of this. Bug Boy, level 17. Well, that's a shame. Not the best team member, but still, I think better than anything we've currently got in the box. Can't level PP anymore. Guess Dot will do it then. Right, and I'm instantly going to go back to the Pokemon Center, heal up, and get out a new party member, I guess. first of all, obviously. Pills PC. Move. Because I think, yeah, this time I'm doing a death box instead of just releasing them. Sad times. Okay, so we have to pick out of Chad the Tyrogue and with a Y note. It's gonna have to be Chad, isn't it? He's only level 5, but why not? Borderline unusable. Okay, that's not ideal. Now, I can't remember who's generally better out of Hitmontop, not Hitmontop, Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan. So, it's Hitmonchan, right? Who's generally considered better? Sorry, I just realized my mouse is in the middle of my screen there. I forgot to heal up, didn't I? I did. Right, I don't know how it's going to be best to level up Chad. I think I'm going to have to do it on the wild Pokemon. Because of its evolution conditions, I'm going to have a quick Google to see which EVs I can get around here. Okay, this is... I don't know which route this is actually. I'll just search Diglett Cave and it'll tell me which route that's on. Otherwise, it's still moving my character whenever I do searches and that. That's interesting. Okay, Route 11. Gen 3. So it was apparently is that right? Spearow, Ekans, and Drowsy. That's alright, is it? Yeah, I think I've got the... Wait, no, this is the right one. Huh. Fair enough, okay. Oh, of course, got randomized Pokemon on. Randomizer. Bloody hell, I'm stupid. I was saying we haven't encountered any of those. Look, there is a Shashu right there as I say that. Okay, Miss Piggy. I don't know why I'm sending you up first, so I was going to switch level up Chad. Okay. I think we want Hitmonchan as opposed to Hitmonlee. Or is it Hitmon... I'm going to give that a Google actually. To double check. Hitmonchan versus Hitmonlee. I think the punching one, which is the... Oh look, Mr. Mucker. You've actually caught this sort of a stream for once. This is going to be a rather short stream because I've actually got a lot of work to do, so I'll probably only do this one until about 3:30 local time. Just trying to figure out which Hitmon I want. Let's see. Oh no, it's Hitmonlee I want, which is... Let's see. How does it... That levels up by having higher attack, doesn't it? Oh, I've been doing a Platinum Randomizer run, sort of, not on Twitch, just alone. How are you finding it? Because mine's actually been going quite a bit smoother than this run has been, at least. I also like Pokemon Platinum. It's probably my second favourite generation of the games. But it's still got the YouTube music playing. I'll pause that. Platinum's definitely my second favourite. Like Pokemon Diamond, Platinum, Pearl. My second favourite generation of the games. Again, that's probably quite a bit due to nostalgia. Because going back to it, the battles are quite slow. Spoink. Don't know which EV Spoink gives. I'm gonna Google this. Because I need to be careful with Chad. I need to be careful with what EVs. That gives special defense. But what if I think I give attack with Chad? If possible. Sandstorm gives defense, which isn't what we want. But we got an Arcanine. I've been using randomizer settings so that I'm guaranteed to get the first form of a Pokemon with Chad's 3 evolutionary stages as my starter. So I think that paces the game a bit better rather than having just anything. So I think I had a run. Obviously before Twitch, I had a run. I think I started off with. Oh, who was it? It was one of the legendaries. I think it wasn't Reggie, because I remember I did also have a run set of Reggie, and they only know self-destruct or something, which was pretty bad. I can't remember who it was. Oh, god damn it! I forgot Wynot's a pain in the butt. What does Wynot actually give? I had one. I started off legendary. I think it might have been Groudon or something, and it made us just basically swoop early game. Alright, why not? What EVs do you give? HP. Not what I want, but considering it's something let me progress about it. I hate having to fight Wynots because they can kill you and they can't actually attack directly. Because they know Shadow Tag and such. Whatever, not Shadow Tag, that's the one thing of Destiny Bond. I hate fighting Wynots, they're right pain. I think I'm introducing a clause where if I die to a Wynot or a Wobbuffet because of that, it doesn't count. I've decided that's probably a cheap cop-out. And I just need to suck it up. I don't want to go on that route because of the Wynots. I want to go to... there's no Wynots, so I want to level up Chad a bit there. So they give defense? So I usually don't bother checking EVs. Oh, they give attack! That's perfect for us. We're in level, of course, still. So you had organized this stuff. What else did you catch then on the other routes? I'm not sure what point you're up to, obviously, so I can't ask for specific routes. So I enjoy doing randomizers. That has a little bit more chance. Sure, dudes just give defense, don't they? So I don't want that. I'm just going to switch over to the GS and actually run. Venonats. Imagine don't give attack. Venonat gives special defense, so that is not actually any good for us. I think does run. Oh no, does got pick up, doesn't it? Doesn't have run away. It's Puchienas that should get run away, not Zizkos. These give attack, that's good. I should really move Headwood. Ooh, Drifting is a good one. We had a... we didn't have a Drifting on our half gold run. I think we did, and I was very sad when we lost it. So I like Drifting. Alright, nice. I'm going to double check Chad's stats. Please say his attack's highest. It's still got a long way to go. And also attack's way lower than his defense. Does it have a... yeah, I mean, it works. As long as you don't get hit by a stomp, then that's, you know. I think when I'm playing alone, I don't mind doing stuff like spamming them as a double team. But if I'm playing on Twitch, I think I'm going to try and avoid that if possible, because it's not exactly an honourable strategy. I've just oh, never mind. I was going to say, I've just realised there's some green things across the screen around here. I've just realised that's obviously just your name showing up in the chat log, which I have. Yeah, I might move that because it's hard to read, especially sometimes. Oh, did you put it on? Yeah, I don't play with set battle style. I know a lot of people insist on using it because it makes it more difficult. It makes it kind of impossible at times. I don't like using set battle style. It's not for me. Ah! I should have switched Pokemon to run. That would have been scary. Swinums, these are good because they give attack EVs. We did take a bit down, Jess. I'm going to actually switch out again to Cheetah. Wait, this is affected. That does, there we go. Don't like spending the XP that many times, but never mind. Oh, you can't let... Yeah, I'm using randomizer rules again, because I'm assuming you're using the same randomizer I've been using, the Universal Pokemon Randomizer. I use the same one that gives you similar strength Pokemon, so again, you don't get wiped by a Kyogre at the start, you don't get wiped with whatever, and you don't then also wipe with a strong legendary Pokemon. I feel as if it increases, it doesn't increase the challenge or decrease the challenge too much. I suppose it does technically increase it slightly because you don't know what to expect. But it doesn't change the challenge too much and it makes it a little bit more interesting. Which is why I prefer the similar strength setting. Excellent. I don't actually know, I can't remember what level Chad evolves. Oh, actually picked up a lightning bolt. Very nice. Oh, that's the wrong button. What level do you evolve as, Tyrogue? I think it's 20? My head's saying it's 20. Hello? Oh, I received an auto-mod message saying that one of your messages has been held. What? Why is this? I haven't really got any... Oh, I think it's not happy. I'm gonna press allow on that. I don't know why it didn't like the word ho in ho apparently. That's why. Be careful, the automod's gonna get you, Mr. Booker. It doesn't like you using ho. It's level 20. Okay, we might be able to get a Hitmon by the end of this then. We want Hitmonlee. Yeah, you need to be careful. It's coming for you. Okay, so we want Hitmonlee, so we need to... Yeah, that's right, we do need our attack iron. And BPF can't be useful in the long run. Switch to run. That's not the EVs we want. I don't know what level I should get everyone before I go on the SSN, because we just went to the SSN and then lost their Pokemon. I think you were there for that, weren't you? I can't remember. It was earlier than this. Because you got here pretty sharpish, which is nice. Oh, that's the final we won't actually fight this. Okay. So I think before in the SSN we want everyone at least level 18, right? We're not at level past 24 because we're doing hardcore Nuzlocke rules, which means we've got level past 24 because it's right yourself 24. Yeah, honestly, I think probably in terms of me making them, Pokemons are probably the best, my favourite ones. I can play Pokemon longer than say EU4 or Oblivion. Just, I don't know, it's a game I can play for longer periods of time, which is why my Pokemon stream is generally 3 hours while the others are 2. But this one is gonna be a shorter one because I've got a uni deadline coming up, which means I might be also cancelling some streams next week, as I did through this week. Because again, I was falling behind in uni work. So don't be surprised if I don't stream next week. Basically, might be able to on the weekend, next weekend, but I doubt I'll be able to do anything through the week. Sad times, but work's mounting and deadlines are approaching, so... Chad... Oh, you're not getting the EVs from it because you're not getting the kills. You're not high enough level to get the kills yet yourself, are you? Let's round up perfect. Go get him dot. I should really check that thing that tells him when Chad levels up to see if it's gaining attack, which, okay, it is, but it's also gaining defense. What's its nature? Calm nature. Pokemon. I'm guessing this is a bloody nature which gives defense, isn't it? Oh no, it's not. Increased its status special defense, apparently. Okay, here's a table for it. Calm. Oh, it is a decreased attack stat though, which is not ideal, given that we want it to evolve into Hitmonlee. The attack one. I keep forgetting a Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan mixed up. I do apologize. It is Hitmonlee, yeah. So we get our attack higher, our defense. Oh no! I thought I was very scared there. I didn't need to be. So do you think Randomizer would have any randomizer? Depending on the randomizer settings, you can have randomizer in-game trades. I did randomize my in-game trades, but Nuzlocke rules you're not allowed to actually use the in-game trades. I'm pretty sure it did actually randomize though. I'll double check. I think there's one down here I can check, isn't there? No, that's not one. There's an in-game trade here, and I remember looking at it last time and laughing my butt off. Yeah, here we go. Registeel for a clam pearl. Hilarious. So it depends on what randomizer settings you used. I'm assuming you used the universal randomizer, universal Pokemon randomizer. Because if you did that, there's a specific setting where you randomize given and traded Pokemon, their names, their OTs, and all that. Yeah, it is. It's fantastic. This sounds like a global trade thing, yeah. I never used the global trade thing much when I was. So I think I only ever really used it in Platinum, and only used it I think twice, and both times. But the trades actually weren't actually terrible on it. I was always soiling my breeches that I would trade away a decent Pokemon and get something rubbish in return. And as a Pokemon, I don't think we can take anything, so I'm supposed to straight on to the dot. Pivot it down. Heal up, because I realised that Chad took some damage and I don't want him to be damaged. That's... I mean, you never know, some hacker would probably actually accept that and give them an Arceus out of pity. But you wouldn't want a hacked in Arceus, would you? Or would you? I don't know, some people are different. I'm big into anti-cheating and anti-hacking. I don't necessarily think people who aren't like that are, you know, big spuds or whatever. But, I don't know, it's not for me. I don't agree with cheating and hacking. I like to play games the way they were intended, generally, other than I say while playing a randomizer. So it's different. Okay, so if you don't have Pokemon to do for HM, my usual thing that I think this actually happened in my Platinum run, which I didn't do. No, it was Diamond run, which I didn't do on Twitch. Is if a Pokemon, if you don't have any Pokemon that can learn it, and you've already caught all the routes, if a Pokemon you have can evolve to learn it, you need to evolve it to learn it. Even if that means over-leveling quite a bit. This is obviously, there's no official rule for this, but then if nothing you have well can learn it by level up, you know, when it evolves or whatever. I think I had Totodile, and you need Rock Smash to get past to get to the second gym. And I had no clue to learn Rock Smash, but Crocodile can, Totodile can't, so I leveled up that. I think what I would do is I'd just catch something technically illegally, which can learn the HM, get past the bit where you need to, you know, where you need the HM for, and then release that Pokemon, is what I'd probably do. But because I'm doing this hardcore, since I'm doing this one hardcore, which means I can't level past a certain level each time, I think I would just do the latter thing. I would just catch a Pokemon which can learn it, then release it after I've used the HM. Because otherwise, you physically can't advance. But I'm not sure if there's any preset rule for that. That's just what I would do. I've only been in that situation once, and that's when I wasn't doing it hardcore. I've always played at least semi-hardcore, because I never use items in battle anyways. I like to add that bit more challenge to the run. Quick drink. Perfect. Oh yeah, I'm playing hardcore. Yeah, everyone plays. I don't like set style. I know a lot of people use it because it adds the challenge or whatever. I don't know. I've never played with set. I don't like set battle style because it means that you can get absolutely shafted. For example, if you can't, if someone has pursuit and you're already on low health, I don't like that. I prefer playing hardcore and switch battle style. That's how I play. Yeah, back to the swine ups. I still don't think we're high enough level to take these alone. Chad's now level 10. I'm guessing your defense is still higher than your attack though. Your defense went up, your fight was specifically grinding on attack EVs, my dude. Come on. Also, why your special attack and special defense way better than your attack and defense? You're not a special attacker. Shake my head. Have you played ROM hacks? Yes, I have some physical copies of ROM hacks actually. I think I've got Pokemon Quartz sitting up on my shelf. Which is actually a pretty cool one. It's not my favourite. My favourite ROM hack is probably Pokemon Gaia. Which I was actually intending to make my first stream on Pokemon Gaia. But I just finished a solo run of it and I thought I want to come back to this later rather than straight away. Okay. I think after this Pokemon FireRed run, if it fails or passes, I'm either going to do Pokemon Gaia or I'm going to do Pokemon Platinum. I don't know which yet. Pokemon Gaia is quite fun if you've never seen that one before. Pokemon Gaia is great fun. It's got all the Pokemon from, I think, Gen 6 and before. It's got fairy types in. It's all set in Pokemon. It's all set in a custom region. It's all very well done. It's a fantastic Pokemon ROM hack. I recommend it 100%. It's all original. It's all the actual Pokemon. It's all actual Pokemon up to Gen 3 with all updated types, all updates. Basically, everything's updated to the Gen 6 counterpart. And also, oh god, there's a whole bunch of stuff in it. It's a fantastic ROM hack. I'd recommend it. It's really high effort. It's got its own plot. Don't think it's got its own Pokemon. I'm trying to think if there's anything else cool. There's a whole bunch cool to it. Just seek it out if you can. Pokemon Gaia. It's fantastic. It's so well made. It's not one of these because a lot of cheaply made ROM hacks. I think I had cheaply made one. I think it's called Pokemon Chaos Black, which wasn't fantastic. It's kind of badly made, in my opinion. But you get some really good ones. Pokemon Gaia, I will sing its praises all day. It's fantastic. What am I fighting here? Just wind up. It's because it's got its own custom region. It's got some gyms. It's got some storylines. It's got some enemy teams. It's basically as if it's like a whole new independent Pokemon game. It's amazing. It doesn't feel like a copy or a cop out. It's honestly it's fantastic. It's better than Gen 5 in my opinion. Then again, I didn't like Gen 5. I didn't like Gen 7 either. It's better than Pokemon Gen 5 and 7 in my opinion. Honestly, it's probably better than Gen 1 in my opinion. It's fantastic. I'd recommend it. You know what? Because I'm singing its praises so much, that's what I'm going to do next. Instead of Pokemon Platinum next, I'm going to do Pokemon Gaia. Goodness, I miss Pokemon Gaia. I don't know. I think I was playing at a point of time when I was starting to fall out of love with Pokemon a bit. I didn't like the fact that they wasn't like the original Pokemon. The new Pokemon looked a bit cheap to me. But I don't know, it's probably from the fact that I was falling out of love with Pokemon at the time. I then got right back into it for Gen 6 though. But at the time, Gen 5 wasn't a fan of it. Apparently Black and White 2 fixed a lot of the problems with Black and White, but oh goodness me, but I didn't pick them up because I didn't like Pokemon Black and White, so I didn't pick up Black and White 2. Then Pokemon Sun and Moon, I didn't play much because my 3DS broke when I was halfway through playing them, and I didn't get it fixed. Am I fighting Geodude? Okay, I need to run away from I think one of the better things from Gen 5 was introduce one of my favorite Pokemon. I think it's Zorua? The first evolution of Zoroark. I'm gonna have a look now. Let me see if I'm pronouncing that wrong. I probably am. Zorua. Little fox boy. Little black dark type fox boy. I think he's one of the cutest Pokemon they've ever made. I love him so much. And I've seen it online, a lot of people hate him because they think he was completely unnecessary, but I think he's adorable. Okay, let's switch out. Ah, I forgot to switch out. So have you played Gen 8 then, Mr. Mucker? Sword and Shield? Because apparently the... Yeah. The gimmick's not fantastic. I just think I just like the design. So have you played Sword and Shield then? A lot of people don't like Sword and Shield. I like Sword and Shield. It's in... Oh, I'm trying to think where I'd put Sword and Shield if I was to list Pokemon gens. Probably in the top half. I'm in a similar boat. In terms of Gens 1 and 2, if we're not counting the remakes, you know, that I've been playing. I don't think I've actually technically played a proper Gen 2 game. I've never played Silver, Crystal, or Gold. I've played a Gen 1 game. I've got Pokemon Yellow sitting on my shelf, but the cartridge broke. It's dead on the inside. Got the 8th gym on that. I didn't finish it. And there's just something about them I don't like. I know a lot of people sing their praises for days, especially Gen 2 opposed to Gen 1. But I don't know. I just can't get into them. I've tried. I can't. Yeah. Mine just suddenly stopped working one day. I think just because it was collecting dust, and I think it ended up just drying itself out. It's still sitting on my shelf though, because I was hoping I could get it fixed, but me, my friend, we both tried it, and he's very good at fixing those things, and we just can't get it fixed. So it's just sitting there. Sad, but I was alright with Pokemon Yellow. It wasn't my favourite game, because again, Gen 1 isn't my jam. I think Gen 3 is my favorite gen. If I had to pick one, I think I've probably discussed this before. Gen 3 is my favorite gen. It's mostly probably nostalgia, but I don't know. I just love Gen 3, especially the Hoenn games opposed to the FireRed ones. I still like the FireRed. Let's see. Chad, how's your stuff looking? Oh, stop leveling up your defense, my dude. I don't want your defense to be high. I want your attack to be higher than your defense. Am I getting this wrong with Swinub? I'm sure on the wiki it says Swinub gives attack. Yeah, it's saying it gives attack, so why is its defense leveling up? Is it because it's not getting the kill? Because I don't know how that works. You know, I'm gonna see if we're strong enough to take on. Yeah, we are 100% not strong enough to take it on alone with Tyrogue. I keep thinking how bad Tyrogue actually is. It is a baby Pokemon, isn't it? Which means it's very bad stats. Okay. I should have switched to run. Okay. I will just be fighting Swinubs, or at least until Jad's strong enough to hold his own in the fight, which should probably be level 18. Oh, we have Frozen Sword, that's not good. Oh, we're before that at the same time, it's okay, it's okay. You give defense. I feel as if, you know, grinding like this, it also doesn't make for particularly good viewing. Then when I tried to do this, when I tried something like this last time, how can we find... So items give attack EVs, which we want for Chad, because we want Chad to go into Hitmon lead, which it does when its attack is higher than its defense at level 20. And so items give attack EVs, so I want Chad to get increased attack. Because currently its defense is much higher than its attack, so items give attack EVs, which means that they increase its attack more when it levels up from fighting them. Which is why we're fighting Swelabs. They give attack EVs, and we want Chad's attack to be higher. We can't obviously buy proteins and such just yet anyways. Okay. It doesn't make for the most captivating view, but I remember last time we streamed FireRed, which I don't think you were there for. I just ran into that. I decided that I was bored of grinding, so I went to go fight the rival Noble Cerulean City, and we lost pretty much everyone on our team other than Vegeta and PP. It was a very sad time. Everyone, including our starter, which is a Spheal, which is one of my favourite Pokemon, so I think Spheal and Celio are really cute, and Walrun's a powerhouse. Who am I fighting? Swine would be perfect. I should pay more attention, because I keep forgetting them. Because I keep wanting to change Pokemon and forgetting who I'm fighting. I should run before... I should change before I run, sorry, there we go. No. Ah, there we go. So this is going to be probably quite a slow grind, to tell you the truth, because we don't have the experience share, so I haven't switched level. Tyrogue doesn't have good attacks, so it can't do anything against Swinubs. It's very sad. I think there's... Yes! I think it'll be a Gen 4 remake, whether it be Platinum or... It'll either be Platinum, Diamond or Pearl. Because obviously when they remade... when they remade Gen 2, they didn't make remake Crystal, they technically remade Gold and Silver. Actually, I'm not sure if Hot Gold and Soul Silver are more like Crystal or actual Hot Soul Silver and Gold. My apologies, I messed up my speaking there. Same with Auras, I can't remember if they were more like Sapphire and Ruby or more like Emeralds. Again, it's been a while. Yeah, I think it'll be a Gen 4 remake next. For sure. It's been the longest since it's been longer since we revisited. So I think it's gonna be Gen 4 next year. I was very happy when they released Auras, because I was very big into Ruby and Sapphire. So I remember even before Auras was properly announced or whatever, I'd been planning what team I'd make in Auras, and I then made that team in Auras and did really well with it. Because between the time I'd been playing Ruby and Sapphire and between Auras, that's when I'd actually, you know, developed knowledge on the deeper things of Pokemon other than which type is good against what. So it's between those times where I actually sort of developed knowledge. Remember that team? Not off the top of my head. I remember it had an Aggron in it, and that's about it. I just remember having an Aggron in there, and it was my big bulky defense boy. Because Aron was a bit of a pain to evolve, because it evolved really late on. Oh, his defense keeps leveling up. Stop leveling up your defense, Chad. I don't want you to level up your defense. I just remember having Aggron on it. I don't remember anyone else. There might have been a Gardevoir on there. Quite like Gardevoir. It's pretty decently balanced between special attack and special defense from memory. It also learns a lot of recovery moves. Yeah. Oh, am I mispronouncing it? Is that how it's spelled? Good grief. It's bothering me that I don't know his pronunciation now. It's Agron, right? Agron. Agron. Aggressive and then also iron. I kind of like it. This big, bulky boy, even though I think its typing isn't actually considered spectacular. Yeah, 4 times weak to fighting and ground. It's got a lot of resistances though. It's got very high defense. I love it. If I think, looking back, it wasn't the most perfectly made team. I'd probably throw a Makahita or something on there if I was to go back to it. I like Makahita. I think his stat total is actually lower than I remember, Makahita. I think it's actually below 500. And usually I prefer to keep it on so above 500. I didn't use Metagross on the team because I wanted a team I could actually use for the majority when you don't get Metagross until after the game, from memory. So you get that off Steven after you've completed it. Because Metagross is one of my favourite pseudo-legendaries. Is it my favourite pseudo-legendary? It's definitely up there. I love Metagross. Honestly, I think Gen 3 had, because Gen 3 obviously had 2 pseudo-legendaries in Salamence and Metagross. Probably 2 of the best pseudo-legendaries in my opinion. Salamence is fantastic. It's got Intimidate, it's obviously got the good stats. Metagross is just fantastic. I'm trying to think, is there any pseudo-legendaries I prefer? Let's see, Gen 1 had Dragonite, which is good, but not my favourite. Then Tyranitar, which is slightly better in my opinion. That might be controversial. Then Salamence, Metagross, Garchomp. I can't remember the Gen 5 pseudo-legendary. Was that Goodra or was that Gen 6? Goodra was Gen 6, right? Oh yes, it was the German one. It was High Dragon or something like that. That was the Gen 5 one, which I wasn't a huge fan of. I wasn't a huge fan of most Gen 5. Then Goodra, who I quite liked, despite everything. I think its stat array is pretty bad for a pseudo-legendary. Gen 7, didn't play to the point where I could actually find the Gen 7 one, so I don't remember it. My favourite dragon Pokemon? I'm gonna need to think this one through. Are we talking in terms of design or in terms of using them in battle? Because that changes things. Design. Rayquaza. Gotta be a Rayquaza for design. Rayquaza's got a cool design. It's overrated as hell, but it's still a cool design. I do think Rayquaza's a good Pokemon. I think it's horribly overrated though. That's probably because my brother was a big Pokemon Emerald person, and he was a huge Rayquaza hype man, and I got sick of it. So Rayquaza loses some points there, but I think it's got a really cool design, admittedly. It looks cool. I think I got one on a I think I managed to get on a randomizer run. I can't remember which one. I think I called it Shenron, obviously after Shenron from Dragon Ball Z. But I think Rayquaza's it's got a cool design. It does have a cool design, but I do think it's overrated. But it's still probably my favourite in terms of design. I just think there are other Pokemon which aren't Dragon types which have better design than it. In terms of actual battle use, either the Gen 8 pseudo-legendary, or okay, it's a non-legendary. Ooh. Trying to think. Okay, am I gonna give it to Flygon or Goodra? There's something about Gudra's design which I love, because, you know, most dragon types are, you know, vaguely intimidating, dragging things. Then Gudra just looks so fun and not at all intimidating, and I love it. Because such a change of pace from the dragon types up to that point. I don't know, there's something about Gudra I love. I know, in terms of the pseudo entries, it's not great, because it's a stat array, I don't think. But I think it's probably my best design. In my opinion, it's up there in terms of dragon designs. Either that, or, as I said, I've already forgot, Flygon. Flygon's got a cool design. I don't remember the dragon in Sun and Moon, because I didn't get far enough in there before my 3DS broke. Oh, Dots evolving. Happy with that. I'm gonna look up the pseudo dragon here. Is the one that looked like really spindly? Or am I misremembering that? Tramper. I think so. Look, normal dragon bow. Not my favorite looking thing. It's kind of Hakamoto. That's the. Oh, that's the second revolution. Yeah, it looks cool enough. I think it looks better. You know what? Looking at its design, I think I prefer its. Yeah, I prefer its second form than its final form in terms of the. Oh, you know, I think I prefer the second form in terms of design. The final one looks, you know, it looks much more like it could kick your butt. But there's something about the design of the second evolution which I think I prefer. Looks more simplistic. I often quite like a more simple design sometimes. I think some Pokemon go a bit over the top of their design. I think that's one. Yeah, I prefer Bayleaf's design to Meganium as well. I'm not a fan of any of the designs for Gen 2 starters. The final evolution of the Gen 2 starters, to tell you the truth. I think Relegator looks alright, passable. The Fire one, whose name currently escapes me, Trisfosion, that's the one. It's alright. And then Meganium, worst of the bunch in terms of design. I don't know. I especially don't like Feraligatr and the fact that its name. I don't like Feraligatr's name because it's not spelled as you'd think it would. It shortens the end of Gator because it'll run out of character space. And that really annoys me to this day. Yes, I did. I played Pokemon Y, but I did use the Speed Boost Blaziken. Because I liked Blaziken. I know a lot of people consider Blaziken to be the worst of the Firefighter stars. I don't know, I quite liked Blaziken. I think I preferred Blaziken to Emboar and Infernape. Controversial opinion. I don't actually got anything in Pokemon Y for level 100. I remember it was, in terms of leveling, it was one of the easy ones to level in, but I think I more or less stopped playing it quite quickly. Because I think as soon as I finished that, I moved on to Oras. So I actually played which generation was my peak playing Shiny Hunting and that? Honestly, probably when I went back to Gen 3, it was probably my peak time for Shiny Hunting and that. Because I remember shiny hunting for a very long time. I ended up getting a shiny. It wasn't the shiny I was after, but I still caught it anyways. I remember that's when I came back to Gen 3, I think 2 years ago. Because I found my old Pokemon Ruby cartridge. I ended up with a shiny Blossom, because shiny Blossom looks cooler than shiny Vileplume, even though Vileplume is a better Pokemon in terms of stats and typing and such. And I think Vileplume is considered better competitively, but I think shiny Blossom looks way cooler. But because it was a shiny Pokemon, you may as well get it to look cool. I don't like how its defense is leveling much faster than its attack for Chad. Have you met a shiny? Let's see. Yes! The first shiny I encountered was a shiny Zubat, and I was very annoyed that was my first shiny because it was a gosh darn Zubat. Which I know are apparently really good in Nuzlocke runs, but it was a Zubat and it wasn't in Nuzlocke run, and I don't think I managed to catch it because that Pokeballs. That was encountered by accident. As I was saying, at the time I caught it, the shiny Oddish became a shiny Blossom. I wasn't looking for a shiny Oddish. I can't remember what I was looking for now. I think it might have been a Marl. I think I was looking for a Marl on that route. I was looking for a shiny Marl, but I didn't get it. I haven't actually encountered that many shiny Pokemon. I have encountered 2 shiny Lotads, which I encountered both by accident, and I think it was strange. Oh, I have the shiny Poochyena. I've encountered more shinies than I thought now that I think of it. Yeah, we aren't doing as much as that. Go on, though. Yeah. And shiny Lotad looks alright. I think shiny Poochyena is one of the better shinies. So shiny Poochyena, if you haven't seen it, looks fantastic. Ooh. I encountered it in Gen 3. I think it looked about the same as the other ones. Most of my shinies have been in Gen 3, I think. I said both Velotads were in Gen 3, Poochyena was in Gen 3, Oddish was in Gen 3, Zubat was in Gen 4. I think that's it. Oh, okay, so that. We moved on conversation to who's your favourite battle game. Ooh, favourite battle. Let's see, Cynthia is a challenging battle. Steven's a challenging battle. In Emerald, sorry. No, not sorry, in Sapphire. Who is my favorite? Red, as you said, is a good shout, because that was climactic. Is Pokemon... I don't know, I was not that much of a fan of anything in Pokemon Black. I was probably playing it feeling really... Like, I was probably like, ugh, why is this a thing when I was playing the end fight in Pokemon Black? I think I actually had Pokemon Black post Pokemon White as well. I can't remember. Yeah, I think of it. Oh, Teal'Ren, how you doing? So, let's see. I'm trying to think which was my... I think I am actually going to have to agree with you, Bismarck, in terms of Red being up there. I think Red is probably my favourite of the battles, because you know, at the time, especially if when Gen 2 was new, that would have been fantastic, seeing your old character and having a climactic battle with them. That would have been fantastic. I see it's a challenging fight as well. Even though I don't think Gen 2 is great, I think how it did Kanto was poorly handled. That's fair, Barry. Which one's that? Okay. Very pouch. Crossing. That's not too bad. Yeah, it is one of the more. Yeah, red is probably one of the more challenging. Oh, sorry, I see one. I'll probably be coming off at around half 3 to get my uni work done. As I was saying this work earlier. And I think red, because red's a challenging battle. It's climactic. It's fighting an old game character. Cynthia's always just. I think Cynthia's probably the most challenging league champion, which is always pretty cool. I'm trying to think if there was anyone else who I found particularly challenging. I'm obviously not going to count battles against friends. Yeah, in terms of gym leaders. I know, I always find, for whatever reason, Winston I always find reasonably difficult, and I don't know why. Winston's always been a bit of the brick wall for me in most runs, especially Nuzlocke runs. And that's because I don't think he's usually considered that difficult of a gym leader. Winston, I always find Winston kind of difficult. He's not particularly interesting. Blue, obviously, interesting gym leader in Gen 2 and its remakes. Was there any other interesting gym leaders? I'm trying to think if there's any other gym leader I found particularly difficult. Other than Watson. I think it's called Winston earlier. Watson, I meant. Electric Chad Gen 3. A lot of people consider Norman quite difficult. I never had too much problems with Norman. Obviously, Falconer from Gen 2, we totally did never have any problems with it. Whitney, that's a bloody difficult one. We lost our hot sauce. We lost our hot gold run to Whitney because Whitney's an absolute bumhole with a milk tank. Yeah, if you go with Blaziken, which I think I usually do, because I prefer Blaziken. I know apparently, technically, Swampert technically better for that gen. I think Swampert's only 4 times weak to grass because of its typing. And there's only, I think, 3 required battles where an opponent actually has a grass type moving going. I don't know, I quite like Blaziken, as I was saying earlier. Hang on for that, we can. Yeah, there can be the slackings. Oh, I did a run from that, I'm an idiot. Yeah. Oh yeah, sorry. Sally was bad. If you need to pay attention to the turns as well, because I mean, you've probably noticed from me playing this, I don't always pay 100% attention and I'll miss stuff. So I might end up missing which turn it goes on attack mode on. And I'll use the wrong move to go around with that, and it can be quite devastating. I really need to learn how to pay attention in a game more, because I never pay 100% attention in games, which is why, despite my many hours in games like EU4, I'm not actually spectacular at those games, because I kind of just only pay half attention, which means that especially this game we're using speed ups can be quite dangerous. Because I'll miss what Pokemon they're going to send out and then I make a wrong move. Let's think. I'm trying to think if there's any other difficult gym leaders. I can't think. Obviously Gen 7 didn't have gym leaders because it was a terrible generation. I don't remember anyone being too bad in Gen 5. I don't know, my memories of Gen 5 aren't great. I don't know what other I don't know, I don't think there's any particular run, like, marker for getting up that challenge thing, because I don't see much Oblivion challenge videos, and obviously I'm playing on highest difficulty, which I don't think most people do. And I probably did that while completely underleveled, but I could tell from what I was doing that I was horrifically underleveled for where I was. I should have done that at a much later level. Especially at that difficulty. I should have gotten better gear before going in. Probably had more healing potions before going in. At that difficulty, probably not many. Probably 5 out of 100 times on that difficulty. If I was to do it on regular difficulty, you could make it up first time pretty much every attempt. But because I was playing it on the highest difficulty, things can obviously more or less one-shot me. You have to be very careful. And it's fine, of course. I'm trying to think. There's probably some other things I could have done to help with that tower looking back. I think I probably could have gotten better gear before going in. I should have went in with more healing potions. But I think my strategy of just running up was probably the best thing I could have done there, because we did no damage to anything there. I'm sure you remember. So I think what we did there was probably the best thing we could have done, other than obviously going in when we're supposed to go in. I've got a feeling that I'll be spending the rest of this stream just grinding up Chad. I'm still annoyed that its defense is going way higher than its attack, even though we are specifically grinding on attack EV Pokemon. What's that about? Yeah, you had to be lucky. It was very challenging getting up that tower. That was probably one of the most elating feelings I've had in a long time. At the end of that video, when I finally beat that tower, I've very rarely felt so elated, and it was a good moment. I'll treasure that moment for a long time. I'm glad I've got that recorded, so I can go back and watch it sometime and go, ah yes, the good old days when I could be happy, but I hadn't lost all sense of humanity or whatever. Can I take this on by myself? Oh, I don't think I can take this on by myself. Ah, that's definitely not. I'm frozen. Go get him, Dot. Yeah, someone raided me and I had 20 viewers or something. It was cool. I was 10, I was 20, I can't remember. Oh, it was fantastic. It happened at such a good time as well, getting those viewers to catch me. Catch me at the very end of that stream when I was doing the climactic final run. It felt good. It was a good moment. It's a moment I will treasure for a long time. No, we can't escape. I feel as if we're getting to the point where I can actually fight with Chad now. Problem is, if we lose anyone else now, like if Chad drops, we'll have to use a Wino, and I do not want to use a Wino for the life of me, because Wino is one of the most annoying Pokemon to have to use. Because it can't attack by itself. Grumble, 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 grumble. We can't take on this by ourselves at all. Look at that. Look how little damage we do and how much we take. Yeah, let's switch over to Dot again. Can't actually keep structuring in it, Dot. Dot's approaching level 24, which is the highest we're allowed to go. Might have to start switching into Vegeta, I think. Dot's got 9. I'm trying to think, who, other than Dot, who could benefit, oh, Dot and Chad, who could benefit from attack EVs? Bibs needs special attack, Jade needs special attack. Is Ice physical, or is it special in this gen? That's something for me to look up. I've got a feeling it's special. Ice type. Let's see. Prior to changes in Gen 4, all damage items were special. Yeah, it's special. Which means we have 2 physical. Oh, I think PP is also a physical attacker, right? Ground's physical, unless you've got poison. Yeah, we can't level up PP anyways. So we've just got these two for leveling up on these attack EV Pokemon. Shit. Level 30, we can probably take on that. We're level 14. I'll switch out if it gets hairy though. I probably won't be able to do Oblivion tomorrow as is scheduled, just because I need to get through so much more work with uni. Yeah, I should, to be honest, I shouldn't be playing Pokemon right now, to be honest. I should be getting through uni work, but I don't know, I woke up feeling in the mood for Pokemon, so I was like, I'll do a little bit of Pokemon before I get on with coding and lecture notes and whatever. So I think I'll probably cancel all streams through the week next week, and I think I've also got something going on this Sunday, so it'll just be my Saturday stream, which I might obviously move. I might honestly move to being Pokemon instead of EU4 on Saturday. The spooky Halloween Pokemon stream. You know, I might actually change the overlay to make it spooky. Maybe put a pumpkin on top of the Morshu's head or something. Oh, just realised, I forgot to change Morshu over. I don't like using Morshu for Pokemon. I've got myself the Mudkip to use as icon. How foolish of me. There we go. Only an hour and a bit in, I remembered to change it over to the correct icon. Oh, we can't escape. I think we can probably take on the lower level Swinums by ourselves now, which is good. Not sure we can take on that by ourselves, it's level 16. Not sure what to deal with that one. I'm trying to think what's going to be our best way of dealing with our defense being way higher than our attack. Because he's physically just grinding on attack AV Pokemon, it's still seems to be leveling up our defense way faster than anything else. Oh, yeah, okay, I'm gonna switch out. Go get him, Doc. Okay. Nope, I need to be careful here. I don't want Chad to die, because otherwise we're using Wino, and I do not want to use Wino at all. We'll take this one, that's only level 13. It is still faster than us, and it got a critical hit on us. Let's switch over to Dot. I think consistently Pokemon's my favourite game to stream, but I love Oblivion still. I'm thinking of stopping doing the EU4 streams. I know that's how obviously you and the Bud Vikings started watching and stuff like that, but there's something about the EU4 streams. They don't get that much attention. They're not necessarily always that fun to do. So I think I might end up just cancelling them and doing something else instead. Something to think about. Yeah. Don't know what to do in its place. Maybe I don't do more Pokemon because I've already got that Pokemon on my streaming schedule. And I might do CK2 or something. CK2 is always a bit more fun to do. In terms of doing like all the stretches like stream, I think CK2 is probably more fun than EU4. EU4 is more rewarding over a long thing, but in terms of doing periodic streams, I think CK2 is more fun there. So I might put a CK2 on there. I might just look through my game library and throw a dart at it. Who knows? I think I'm already doing enough Pokemon streams, 2 a week in theory. Obviously a lot of those have been cancelled recently because of my uni work. That does always stay priority. Oh, that's another critical. Dinosaur seems to be getting a lot of critical hits on us. I don't think there's any more routes we can go to in case Chad dies and getting a new replacement Pokemon. Because I lost a lot of Pokemon this run, and it's very sad. Hang on a second, this is Route 11. Obviously this is... Oh, let's run from that. Oh, this is still Route 11. Route 12? Oh, I was gonna say they were good fish here, but we can't. There's a thing in the way. Okie dokie. Back to grinding up Chad. I might grind Chad up until it evolves, because Tyrogue has terrible stats. So I might just grind Chad to level 20. Hope to goodness that's attack as high as defense at that point, which honestly feels unlikely. Because I don't know why its defense is going up way faster than its attack. Actually, it's starting to level up faster than its defense now. That's actually doing some of the battling itself. I don't want it. We need its attack to be higher than its defense by the time it levels up. Because I want Hitmon late opposed to Hitmonchan. Hitmon top isn't spectacular either, but I don't know. I think I'd prefer Hitmon top just because to Hitmonchan because of its design. I think is cooler. Which isn't a good thing to use as a parameter in doing a Nuzlocke, but never mind. I don't like the fact that these pigs are fast manners. I mean, we are like a baby boy still. But it also feels that Swinub should be quite slow, and I didn't think Tyrogue was that slow of a Pokemon. If we die like halfway through this run once we get to a really high level with Chad, I'll be very annoyed, given how much grinding we've already done here. Take a drink. High level, so I'm going to switch over to before we run. Okay, we can probably take him. This is only level 13, right? I'd say, well, it does about the same damage we do. Because our stats are atrocious. Tyrogue is a truly dreadful Pokemon. It is the best we've got to work with right now. Let's see if we can take on this here. If we get lucky with its move choices, we'll probably take this level 15 by ourselves, right? There we go. Switch out. At any time danger, I'm just going to swap out because I don't want to risk losing anyone at this point. We're in too vulnerable a position. We've lost a lot of Pokemon this run. Mostly to the rival, because I went in underprepared. Swap out. I feel as if Dot might be a good Pokemon to have for a while. I don't think Lanoon's one of the better Pokemon we have in terms of stats. I feel as if Magneton's going to be better because of its type coverage. PP's obviously fantastic as a Nidoqueen. Victory Bell will be good. I don't know about Polyswine. Polyswine... I've never actually used Polyswine, I don't think. I don't know what stats are like. It doesn't strike me looking at it as a particularly great Pokemon, though. Especially since they added an evolution to it in Gen 4. Which implies to me that its stats aren't fantastic. I imagine around the low 400s. How are our stats looking? 18 and 21. Chad evolves at level 20. Unless its attack is higher than its defense at that point, I'm going to keep cancelling its evolution until its attack is higher than its defense. Because we don't want to Hitmonchan, we want to Hitmonlee. Its stats... Well, the stat total is the same, but it's got better stat array for what I want. Which is to say, a physical brute. Even I don't think its attack is that high. It's, I think, 115 its base attack, Hitmonlee. But I think it's better to go for something with a higher attack than a higher defense for us right now. We've already got a tank in Nidoqueen. Look at how bad Chad is though. It's struggling to take on Pokemon much weaker than it, you know, in terms of level. It's only got Tackle. It's not that good at the Pokemon. Hitmonlee's alright. It's better than anything else we can get at this point right now. Let me run! There we go. I don't know why I called him Chad. I usually reserve Chad for Machops and their line, because that feels like a more Chad line. If I ever get one, I might call it Mega Chad. I just felt like Chad was appropriate because it was a fighting type. Even though right now it's 100% not a Chad. He's a little boy. Okay. Back to the grind. We do at least seem faster than them now, which is an up. We still need to get our attack much higher though. Kind of nervous about how its attack is lower than its defense, but we've been specifically grinding attack EVs. This is because it's got Nage, which reduces attack, which is not spectacular. Nothing I can do to help that. Oh, we're so low speed in the level 16 one. Okay, let's go back to Pokemon Center. I don't feel comfortable doing the SSN right now because we went on there and we lost our precious Bug Boy in the first battle we did in the SSN, so I do not feel comfortable going back on there for now. I'll probably still do the SSN before Surge, the fact that the big battle there against the rival is lower level than Surge. So I'll probably go back aboard when everyone's at level, I don't know, level 20 maybe? When the lowest level people. Chad will 100% be level 20, I'll probably get Lips up to level 20 and Miss Piggy up to level 20 before I do it as well. Obviously because we haven't switched level Chad a bit, got Dot already past level 20, Vegeta's already past level 20. I think Vegeta's already past level 20 by the time we did Misty, it was around level 20-ish. But I had to level up Vegeta for a while. I'm not sure if I'll get that much more use out of Vegeta. Not sure when else we're going to need an electric type. There probably isn't a time, but I'm just being a complete moron forgetting. So I don't think there's a flying gym in Gen 1. Let's see, there's rock, water, electric. There's also the grass, there's the psychic, there's a fire one, there's a ground one, and there's a poison one. Okay. Give me a steel type, so it might be alright against Koga. Because it can't get poisoned. Then we've also got PP to deal with that. Because PP can't get poisoned. Toxic is very dangerous in Nuzlocke. Toxic is worse than regular poison. Alright, see you, Mr. Mucker. Have a good day. probably racking up the stream in about 10 minutes or so. I usually do this stream for 3 hours, but I've got a lot of work to get through. Oh, we've been frozen. Fantastic. Can we break out? Apparently not. Okay, I'm going to switch out at this point. Nope, I tried to get out. Go. Yeah. So I had a brain freeze, brain fog. Oh, we've been frozen there again! A brain fog moment then, I was like, do we run from this? Of course we don't run from this. This is level 13 swine up with attack EVs. And it nearly took us out, despite the fact we are much higher level than it. Come on. I don't think there's anywhere else that has Pokemon that give us attack EVs, which is why I'm still just going to be doing it here for a while. To evolve Chad into what we need reliable attack EV givers. So I never think our best bet for that. Okay, let's switch out. Oh, Dot's got another item. Fantastic, Dot. What have you got for me today? The roast berry. I should have the pickup chart at some point as well. That's an idea. See what I can get at certain levels. Oh gosh darn it. I'm getting frozen a lot with Chad. Which is odd, I feel as if the chance to freeze is reasonably low. We're just getting some bad luck there. Hang on a second, did I just see another item on Dot? Dot, you mad lad, need to stop picking up all these things. Oh, our attack's fall below defense. We don't want that. Don't want that at all. I'm getting really bad luck of hitting. Good grief. Really get Chad a better move and tackle. Probably something with stab. Didn't get learn any. Can I learn anything with bot? No, probably not. We can't go back to. Hell, is it? Can we? We know good, don't we? But do we? I'm having to think now. No, I don't think we can. I was going to say we can go through Diglett Cave, get the other side. And then from there we can go back through Mount Moon and get Mega Kick or Mega Punch. But I don't think we can, because I think we need a HM we don't have right now. So we've got Cut. Let's get that in the SSR. Oh, fantastic! We've been frozen. Not Cut. What am I thinking of? We need a HM which we don't currently have, basically. We need to stop getting frozen. It's really hindering our ability to level ourselves. Right, Chad. Buddy. How are you doing? Yeah, your attack's still miles below your defense. That, okay. Can we get any proteins or anything anywhere? I don't think we can for a while. Hmm. Right, you know, I might just get Chad level 20, and if he's not got a high enough attack by then, I will probably just leave it, not evolve him, just not use him really, until I get to the store where I can buy proteins, and then just go ham with proteins. Don't suppose we can get those here, I don't think. Can? I can have a look. No, we can't. Fantastic. Oh, come on! Chad, why are you so rubbish? Come on. I don't know the fact being much higher level than these things, we're still struggling against them. We should be able to crush them, but we can't. It's always a reasonably even battle. Okay, sorry, you know, this tackle was reasonably annoying. Let's see if he even can with any of the moves, actually. I'm gonna give that a Google. Oh, no, I don't actually have that long left in the stream, but good grief, this is annoying me. Tyrogue. Do you literally not learn anything else? Gen 3... Yeah, it only knows tackle. You can learn 100 TMs. None that are currently better than tackle. That's reasonably annoying. I was like, learn Rock Smash apparently. Do we have Rock Smash? We do. That's only 20 powers, so even with Stab, that's worse than Tackle. Oh, it is super effective against Swinub. Okay, against Swinub it might be better, actually. Hey, do not have... I thought we had Rock Smash. Don't we? Apparently not. Maybe it's Rock Smash we need then. Goodness me. Okie dokie. There's Geodudes. There's Venonats. Swinubs. Probably get Chad level 20 and then end the stream. So I've got a reasonable amount of work to do today. As I've said repeatedly. Yeah, this will probably be the last. Oh, we've taken a lot more damage than I was expecting. Maybe this won't be the level. The sharing between Dot and Chad. Chad's our only male team member, isn't it? Isn't he, sorry. Yeah, he is. But 4 women, 1 non-gendered Pokemon and a male. And Chad's probably the worst member of our team as well. You go, girls. Carrying our team. Right, and let's not bother because its attack is lower than its defense. And we need the reverse. And it's probably not going to happen until we get proteins because I've been specifically EV leveling and it's not been enough. I guess I'm going to end the stream then. I'll drop a save. Boop. Right, and I will see you all another time.